This ball club, feel as though this baseball team is a better team than we finished the year a year ago. Are we better now at day one than we were at the last day a year ago?
Definitely. We battled some things early last year with adversity, with injuries to Pat Devlin and James Katsarubis, and when you lose your leadoff and your three-hitter before the season starts, it kind of puts a crimp in your style, and you change the way you want to play. You get those two guys back and put them back in the order. Everybody else is hitting in the spots where they should be, and Pat Devlin gives us as you saw his freshman year, he hit .320, stole 20 bases. Is a dirty before the game starts. James Katsarubis is a 3, 4, 5 hitter on any team in this conference. Tremendous hands, great arm, and is going to give us some leadership in the middle of that lineup that I think we were lacking last year.
Is it a deeper lineup?
Much deeper lineup. I think 1 through 9. I don't think you can take an inning off. I think in the past we've had some guys out there that pitchers go out there and know that they're going to dominate, and I think this year it's going to be much different.
I think the preseason Northeast 10 Conference coaches poll put you guys fourth. You comfortable with fourth? Do you feel that it's an appropriate assessment before the first pitch of the season's thrown?
I think based on last year, what we did last year, I think fourth is where I kind of expected. I thought we'd be anywhere from third to sixth, but fourth is somewhere where we kind of expected to be. Do I think we're better than fourth? Of course you do. You've been around guys, 31 guys working their tails off, knowing the bitter end of last year, knowing the motivation that they've put into their work ethic for this winter. We know that we can, if things come together, we stay healthy, that fourth place is just a notch in the standings that we think that we can achieve higher than.
Thin line between wins and losses. What puts this team over that line?
I think the experience that we've had over the last couple of years, where we're 2 or 3 games away from the NCAA tournament, and I think those 2 to 3 games with having everybody healthy and back in the lineup, those 2 to 3 games are going to go our way this year. And you need to win those one-run games. You need to win those late. Have those walk-off wins, and I think we need to make those things happen. I think based on the past, we've got the experience to take care of those little things to win those one-run games.
This year, or last year's team struggled at times to score runs. Is this a team that's going to have to manufacture runs if it is to score enough, or is this a team that can go out at times and just beat up the baseball?
I think we can go out and do a better job against average pitching. In the past, I think average pitching has kind of been our bugaboo. We've had a tough time knocking out average pitchers out of the game to get to their bullpen. I think this year it could be different. I think because of the depth of our lineup and the balance in our lineup, I think we can take care of those guys that in the past we've taken care of. You're playing against some of the top-notch pitchers. Obviously, you're going to have to manufacture runs, and we might be bunting a little bit earlier against the Ryan Urinas and the Joe Flynns of the world from Pearson, Southern Connecticut. But you put into the game what you have to win a ball game, and our strategy is going to be different based on who's out there on the mound.
In baseball, pitching is everything, I suppose. 70, 90, whatever. Everybody argues over the percentages, but nobody says it's 10%. Sure. Do you have the pitching staff, and more importantly, do you have the pitching depth?
We've got, I think, 12, 13 arms that can really make a huge contribution to this club. I think we are deeper as starters. We can put any one of 7 guys out on the mound that can beat anybody in this conference on any day. And so what that means is our bullpen will be deeper. The back end of our bullpen will be deeper. We'll have more options, lefty options coming out of the bullpen instead of just Brian Gilmette. And I think that the overall qualities that they all bring to the table are going to make us much deeper on the mound and give us the opportunity to play late this May.
NCAA tournament, I guess, naturally is every coach's goal. Is it a realistic goal for this team, and what's it take to make the NCAA tournament?
I think you got to stay healthy. I think you have to have pitching, and I think you have to have a lineup that is solid 1 through 9. I think 1 through 12, because you're going to need 2 or 3 guys to come off the bench to spell some of the starters, and you need a guy behind the plate that's going to be able to call a good game and hold running teams, the running game in check. And I think we have all the qualities to put us in the NCAA tournament, and I think we should come together and achieve that goal this year.